when I started, I was at a bit of a loss because I had had two concussions within 2 days of each other. So I had been referred to concussion specialists that were helping me regain my balance. Um, I was finding it hard to formulate sentences, get my words out properly, to the point where my son would actually start making fun of me because it was really impeding my speech.
Wow.
I had chronic headaches, a lot of pressure between my eyes. I was seeing a friend who was doing flinch lock contact care, which helped a little bit. I was extraordinarily fatigued. Really, I'd barely be able to manage a whole day without having a good rest or a nap for 2 or 3 hours. And this is apparently normal when you're having a concussion. When you have a concussion, is that you need to rest quite a lot.
Mm.
And being a mum on my own with a lot going on, that wasn't really an option. So I just ended up keeping going, and um, really damaging myself, I think, because now that my concussion specialists are still stating that I still need to rest a lot more than I am. But after I got introduced to the patches through a friend, and I just kind of was waiting and seeing what was going on with them, and they know Deb. And then I talked to Deb, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to bite the bullet and give it a go because nothing was really giving me too much help. I really needed to get going again because I had a lot coming up. And so I put them on, and within the first week, my headaches was the first thing that I noticed were dissipating to the point where I I didn't have that throbbing pain. Like I had the back the background pain of a headache that you get sometimes. It is consistent, but at times I was getting the actual throbbing. And before starting the patches, actually, I had to sleep elevated because if I slept flat, I could feel the blood flowing to my head, which wasn't really good for my brain either. So I was sleeping elevated. Now I'm sleeping flat, and that kind of happened quite quickly. I was able to lower how high I was putting up all my blankets and pillows to prop myself up. Um, so the headaches were going, and I had more control over my words. So I was getting my speech back, which was awesome, getting my balance back as well. Because, like, one of the things that I've had throughout my life is mobility. Like, I like climbing
Mm.
trees and jumping over rocks. Like, I'm quite active in natural settings. So the fact that I was just stumbling sideways, walking in a straight line, like that's how bad it got. I couldn't walk a straight line, and I now I can, just within a week or two, I was getting my balance back. So that showed me that it was really helping me. And the thing that convinced me to start on the patches was there was a little clip of, I think, a 73-year-old lady, and it had her brain scans that I watched on one of the Zoom chats. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, right, I'm going to give it a go. So I've noticed in a small period of time a lot of um, real healing in my brain. I've also got problems with my organs, like from childhood, like damage and things like that. So there's a lot going on within my system that I'm over the past year been really trying to manage and heal. And I feel that the patches are really supporting that. However, I'm not supporting myself because I had the boost in energy. Another thing, like Deb said, the boost in the energy that came through really quick as well. I was being able to do a whole day without having a nap, and that was pretty instantaneous. Um, but I hit the ground running, and now it's catching up on me again. So now I'm getting tired again. Now I'm needing to have that nap. Like right now, after probably talking here, I'm gonna check out and go to sleep because I've had a long day and I'm tired. But this is the thing I was discussing with Deb is that my body is being supported to heal now with the patches. Um, but I also need to give my space, allow myself that space to support the patches, supporting my body to heal. Right? I can't just keep going because I've been given this extra boost and this extra lease on life, so to speak. I'm burning the wick even harder now. And that's just not a good idea. So